last 10 to 12 years have been difficult with this building going into more and more disrepair. So I'm Larry Tarabikos, and I am the attorney for Katz Properties. We've been working with the purchase of the property and to help decide what's going to be done next with the property. Where'd my helmet go? I guess I set it down. Okay. We have these for everybody. On the one side it says bye-bye Levitz, and on the other side there's a phoenix. And I learned from Councilman Cartier that the phoenix has become the unofficial logo for Claymont. It's engraved on the front of the library, and like the phoenix rising up from the ashes, the Claymont Library likewise rose up from the ashes. And we don't look for ashes here, but there's going to be a lot of rubble. So it's fitting to say that this site also is going to rise up from the rubble, and something new will be here. I do want to recognize the elected officials that we have here today. First and foremost, of course, Councilman John Cartier. This is his district, and a lot of what you're seeing happen here is due to his hard work. I could go on and on about the things that John has done. I've been close friends with John for a long time, and he does a great job for the Claymont constituents, and also Sean Matthews, state representative. I've been around Delaware politics since my family owned a restaurant on Market Street in the 50s and 60s, and a lot of politicians were in there every day, and I've grown up around politics, but I've never seen a more engaged or active elected official than Sean. And I know it because he calls me to complain about things. Even if they're not my client's properties, he still calls me to find out what he can do. So a lot of what's happening here today is because of Sean's efforts, and he's been great. I know that State Senator Sarah McBride is here.
Timmy!
Thrilled to have her in the state legislature, and it's a great move in the right direction for Delaware. Also, State Representative Larry Lambert is here. County Council President Karen Hartley-Nagel, as you know, is very involved in every community in Newcastle County, and she had intended to be here today, but I don't see her here yet. But we'll certainly recognize her if she shows up, and she certainly is very responsive to all her constituents. So the last thing I do is recognize Rich Hall, who's the general manager of the Department of Land Use. And he probably got more complaints and George Haggerty than I did about the status of the Levitz building, and it's his department who's making this happen. It really was the aggressive work from the code enforcement people who insisted that this building be demolished. It's unsafe. It was just really bad in many, many ways, and an eyesore. And as many folks have said, if this building were in most other parts of the county, it would have been down a long time ago. But it was resisted by the owners. It was a very difficult process. But I'm happy to say that it's a new day. Just a month ago, the new owners, Stan Lance and Eric Wood, were part of the ownership team. It's a big family of folks that are just great to work with and taking over ownership. And, you know, before they purchased it, I called John and Sean and I said, what do you guys think about a redevelopment of this property? What needs to happen? You know, both of them said the same thing. It's fantastic. It would be great to have this property redeveloped with something positive for Claymont. But most importantly, can they be a good neighbor and tear this building down? First thing first. That's not normal, because normally you wouldn't do demolition until you got a plan and ready to go forward. That could be a year or two down the road. But they said, yeah. In fact, their answer was, that's not even a problem because we're embarrassed to own a property that has this. So the first thing first, before they even owned it, we had meetings here with county personnel to determine what steps to take on the demolition, and they've been underway for over a month now. The permits take time, but it's going to get started. You're going to see a little bit of demo today. We also have sledgehammers over there for whoever wants to take a shot and take a whack at the building and get a picture. But a lot of the demo is going to take place inside, gradually, slowly first. And you may not see it, but trust me, it'll be down. It'll all be down very soon. So, as well. So with that, I'm going to ask John and Sean to come up just to say a couple words, if you wouldn't mind.
Thanks for coming out. We don't want to keep you from your sledgehammers, so it'll be a fun event. I've known Larry for a long time, so we have a good rapport, but we're just getting some cats, and I'm just so excited that within a month they have plans to tear these down using reputable contractors. Right, so that's a really good first sign. We don't know what the future holds. Hopefully, very exciting, awesome things, and working with Larry and the community on that, but this is a great first step. So thanks for coming out today.
Thanks, Larry, for that introduction. Today really is a momentous day. Today we begin yet another piece of redeveloping all of North Claymont. People probably understand that we have a train station under construction, a $70 million amenity being built for mass transit on the former steel mill site. And of course, the steel mill has been torn down and removed. Now we're on Tri-State Mall today to remove this blighted, awful, terrible building, which has been the subject of so much controversy and anger. And I can tell you, I've been angry with my constituents about it over many years. And I want to thank the investors in this site, the teardown contractor for coming out, investing in Claymont, believing in what we're trying to do in redevelopment and renewal and revitalization. We have all of the fine assets to make redevelopment possible. Transportation is incredible here. We're right on the state line. This is a fantastic site. This is a great day to start that reinvention. I'm so pleased to be here. You can't even imagine. And with that, I'm going to put on my helmet. All right. And go to work. Put your back into it. Who wants this?
Put a dent in it. Get out of your way.
Sure. You're a lefty though.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, how are you? Good to meet you. Very good.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah.